Hello, Madridistas, and welcome to another exciting episode of Madridistas in USA. We have a few news about our beloved club, so please make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can get all the notifications. You don't miss anything about it. With any further ado, let's get started. So the first news of the day we're going to speak about a little bit. In the last video we spoke about how Valencia, the club, Valencia Football Club, and closed Mestalla doors for Netflix and the documentary they're doing about Vinicius Jr. today. The main news is about how the club lied in an official statement about how Vinicius, when he was giving declarations about the racist incidents in one of the sections of the stadium, and he was just saying pretty much that some of the section of the stadium was really hype, but that not everybody was making racist comments and stuff like that. Now, that being said, the Valencia press team said and put a official communication out saying Vinicius, pretty much demanding a Vinicius Jr. Retraction about those declarations, because they are not everybody racist in that club, which is true, and Vinicius never said that. So today, the official document was released, and it got demonstrated that Valencia was lying in that official statement, creating a more vicious environment against Vinicius Jr., right? We know we have a game against Valencia and Mestalla this Saturday, 3 days from now, pretty much. And none of the actions they're doing as a club is making things better for them or for the football community in general, right? Don't put more fire, especially if it's don't put more wood into the fire, especially if it's fake. So we hope this gets resolved pretty much soon, and hopefully Valencia and the fans from Valencia, which this is a century club, right? I'm pretty sure the majority of the fans are good people and they don't support this. And now that the truth is out there, I hope the environment is more welcoming to Vinicius than it was the last time. And I hope as a club they heal and they take out all these people making things worse, not only for players and other fans, but also for the entire football community. So that's news number one. Hopefully this gets resolved pretty quick and Vinicius can... Probably he's never going to be the favorite, rival player that ever set a step in Mestalla, but at least it's not as violent and volatile as it's been lately. Okay, so that was news number one. Now news number two. There's some rumors going about Alphonso Davies. We talked about that last video as well, saying that Alphonso Davies made up his mind, and Bayern Munich wasn't willing to let him go so easy. And one of the things that being said is that apparently Bayern Munich wants to ask for Brahim as an interchange if we want to take Alphonso Davies, which is kind of weird since Alphonso Davies is going to be a free agent pretty soon, right? So Bayern Munich is not in a good position to be negotiating or asking stuff like this. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is the rumor. I got it from fichajes.com. So you're more than welcome to Google your searches, pretty much look into it and see. But that's what the war that's going on right now. Apparently, that's what Bayern would be asking if we want to take Davies with us. I don't think that's going to be true. I know Brahim is not untradeable. He is pretty much like a wild card, like Real Madrid. I can see Real Madrid trading him in and all that kind of stuff. But that is also going to depend who are we getting back, right? We got rid of Sensio. Well, didn't get rid of him. We let him go freely and just to get Brahim to fill up his place. Now we have Arda Güler as well. So we gotta wait a little bit more into that. But that's the news or the rumor that's going on about Alphonso Davies today. And news number 3. Apparently, one of the things that everybody's talking about, and it's funny because last video I was just mentioning about Mbappe and how things have cooled down and stuff like that. And now apparently, one of the things that is happening is he have a meeting with the Emir from Qatar and also Macron, which is the president of the French government. And there's a lot of rumors going on about that. Some people say that he went there to say goodbye to France, pretty much. No, that's his country, which is stupid, right? Like saying like, hey, that was like a goodbye. But apparently that was part of the negotiations with Mbappe. There's a lot of pressure around this guy, government-wise, and from the Emir of Qatar, the whole country, right? In a very rich country. So there's the other side saying that he got a deal out of that and he's going to stay in PSG. So like I said, I needed to say I hate to be talking about Mbappe because this has been going on for way too long, in my personal opinion, and everybody is entitled to their opinion. I feel like his image to some part of Real Madrid fans, and he's been hurt by this whole circus, right? And not everything is his fault, but he got part of the fault on that too. So me personally, I don't think we need him. I mean, it would be great, yes. It would be stupid for me to say that he's not one of the best players right now. Probably top 3, right? Depending on what is your taste, but definitely top 3 in the world. And I know it would be like a killing machine, right? With the remaining of the team, as individualism speaking, right? We don't know how that's going to work as a team. We don't know if he's gonna bomb the dressing room or anything like that. Anything we say is improbable because we don't know the answer until it happens. For me personally, I think we'll do great without him, without putting more pressure on the rest of the team, and that way we could give the opportunity to grow some people that we already have on the team, like Brahim, Diaz, Rodrigo, Arda Güler, so on and so forth. But if it comes, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a killing machine. Well, it should be. But let's just remember back in the day. And I know the difference between clubs is huge. But also at the same time, PSG had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe at the same time. And nothing happened, right? They just did awful role in Champions League. So having Mbappe doesn't guarantee you anything. And also we had the Galacticos at some point way back in the day, in the early 2000s. And yes, they did magic stuff, but they should have one more, right? So that's something that not always putting all the best players together give you any guarantees. They need to work well together as well. But yeah, that was for news number 3. News number 4, last but not least, the Bellingham apparently is doing very good. And it looks like he is going to be available at least for the game on Saturday. Probably he won't be in the starting up 11, but he will probably be available if it's needed, like the last 30 minutes or the last 45 minutes, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens and what Carleto decides to do. I'll be doing a video about Carleto's press conference pre-game, so stay tuned for that. And also I'll have a live reaction on the day of the game after post game. I'll make a reaction video, and I was thinking about doing the first podcast episode on this Sunday, and gathering all the information from this week and having a conversation. I love grilling, and I'll probably do some grilling this weekend. I'll probably can record that podcast episode outside by the grill. Let's see how the weather treat us that day. And I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please let me any comments, feedback, anything that you would like to talk about on these videos. If you want any collaborations, I'm open to it. And stay tuned for the next one. I hope to see you soon, and a la Madrid.